What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Please email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. I've had so many Mutha Truckers send me links and video to this. This just happened in Massachusetts this morning. It says, breaking update, 7 utility poles snapped and down, and 2 trucks and 3 cars damaged when tractor trailer truck snags an overhead wire on Montvale Avenue in Stoneham. Hundreds are without power at homes and businesses in the area. So here's the thing. Truck driver said, Alex, when you snag a wire and cut the wire on a utility pole or not, what happens to you? I can answer this question. I was a mover for North American Van Lines for 10 years. Okay, there's a few things. As a mover, you can't go down roads that say no commercial vehicles. So if he was down a road that said no commercial vehicles and all this damage happened, then 1000% he is at fault. Now, if he was allowed or there was no sign, sometimes these wires, they start sloping, and it could have caught. Now, here's the part that doesn't make sense to me. I've snagged those utility wires before, and they literally just cut so seamlessly. I mean, we're talking about like butter. And then you call the city and the city comes and then they just connect it back together. How in the world did it snap 7 utility poles? I mean, I've seen cars crash going 50, 60 miles an hour into these freaking wooden poles and nothing happens to them. So how in the heck did these 7 utility poles crash down? It doesn't make sense to me. The only thing I can think of is a perfect storm, that maybe the wood, and it's wintertime, is so cold, and maybe those wooden poles were brittle and they had, I don't know, termites in them or something. But Mutha Truckers, comment down below, have you ever snagged a wire and what happened? I'm telling you, I've snagged a few moving furniture, and especially to people's houses. And it just cuts so easy. I've never had the pole fall down. The first thing I could think of is possibly he hit one pole. But even if he cracked down one pole, how the heck does 6 more crash down? The other question is, just say we stick to the story that he snagged the wire and 7 poles crashed down. And just say that the signs had nowhere in sight that semi-trucks couldn't go down it. Should he still be at fault? Because those poles crashed down on 2 trucks and 3 cars and damaged them. So, Mutha Truckers, comment down below. What are your thoughts about this? If it's true, then this is crazy. Do you think the truck driver could get fired for this? I don't know why, if there was no signs for it. If there was signs saying no CMV, then you will get fired for this. I could see that. But if there were no signs, I don't see it. And, the cars crashing down, I know they're going to try and sue the trucking company, but they really should be suing the city. The wires were probably too low. But again, I've nicked down those wires, and when I sliced them, I mean, those poles didn't move. Nothing moved. The wire just popped. All right? And so something's just not making sense.